Nigga, this is what that jungle do. You been plotting, nigga, wasn't you? I should've never even fuck with you. Yeah, I started in the back, had to skip the line, no,
I have no criminal charges. There's no charges at all against me. I have not hurt any women. No women are coming forward saying Andrew hit me. Zero.
Andrew maintains that he has never abused a woman. But when we get back from Romania, we finally manage to speak to some women from his past.
A big thing that upset me a lot was everyone saying it's a character, it's a character, it's a character, when I know it's not.
To suddenly see him pop up on TikTok just made me really angry. Because people don't know what he's done.
Amelia began seeing Andrew in 2013. Due to fear of harassment from his fans, she is withholding her real name.
I always knew, even from back in the day, there was always things said bad about him. But when I'd seen him again in 2013, I thought, oh, all these rumours about him may be false because he's actually been really lovely. The first time I went around his house, because before it was like maybe 3-4 times we'd gone on dates, we started to make out on the bed. Out of the blue, he literally just stopped what he was doing and just laid back. He said, I'm just contemplating whether I should you or not. And I promise you, within an instant, he changed. He just jumped straight on top of me, grabbed my throat, started suffocating me, strangling me. The more I didn't want to, it made him so much more aggressive, to the point where he was pinning me down, hurting me. The things he was saying to me, he was like, who do you belong to? Who do you belong to? And the more I couldn't say it, the more he'd hurt me. So I couldn't see an escape. And at that point, I just gave up. I just gave up. And then when it stopped, he went to the bathroom and acted as if it was normal. So I'm like, maybe I did. Did I want it? Did I not? I definitely said to him, please don't, and he told me shut the fuck up. Definitely got strangled. I definitely didn't want it. Did he think I wanted it? When you look back, the psychological warfare you have with yourself is like you couldn't even imagine. You wouldn't know, you wouldn't understand it unless you've been through it. Can't even say the damn word.
Have you since come to terms with the notion that that may not have been consensual, that may have been...
I know for a fact it wasn't consensual.
But it's hard to use the word.
Even though I know technically it's true, that did happen, that is what happened to me, I still don't like vocalizing it.
Amelia's method of coping with the alleged rapes was to pretend to herself that it was a normal relationship.
The abuse wasn't consensual because he knew I didn't want it, which he confirms in multiple voice messages and texts to me.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I fucking loved how much you hated it. Turned me on. Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't fucking pass out. And all the women I've ever slept with, not a single one has ever bitched or complained like you are bitching and complaining now.
Every few months, Andrew would send me on a different number, a message to remind me of how dangerous he was.
I thought I'd remind you of the caliber of man I am. I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet.
Scare tactics to make sure I wouldn't go anywhere, go to the police, wouldn't report, would always be under his control. It was always to remind me that he was there.
After 6 months, Amelia eventually left Andrew when she says she began to fear for her own life. In 2014, she also decided to report the incident to police, who logged it.
A year after, I got a phone call from a police officer from Hertfordshire.
I have a prediction for you, for your net worth, your assets. 2023 is going to be...
Police. She said to me, we have 2 other girls that have come forward and said the exact same thing as you. Would you please be willing to come onto this investigation to make this case stronger? And without any hesitation, I said yes. And I thought, well, if there's 2 other girls, I'm not alone now. I'm not alone.
When we reached out to Hertfordshire Police about this, they had this to say. We acknowledge that there were some delays to the investigation. This was addressed at the time and apologies were made. The decision to prosecute based on the police's evidence would be up to the Crown Prosecution Service.
Unfortunately, they turned around and just said, oh, we can't continue this case anymore. It's just insufficient evidence.
You witnessed the rape occurring. Did that not count as evidence for them?
No. They openly said it's really, really difficult to prove rape. Very difficult.
Took a darker turn, becoming controlling and aggressive. It says allegedly here, but wouldn't she still have the screenshot? But maybe because his Instagram is banned, I'm not too sure. She told friends he tried to ban her from going on holiday to Spain with a girlfriend, insisting that she had to obey him. As they continued talking, Carla said Tate asked to fly out to Romania to visit him. She told the 35-year-old she couldn't come to another country to meet someone I never met. But later, she reconsidered and agreed with a friend to travel out in August. Tate was banned from Instagram, bringing an abrupt end to their conversation and preventing Carla from flying out to Eastern Europe country to see him. One of the last conversations they had, she said a friend told Mail Online that Tate's mysterious movements meant he was only made for occasional short visits to London. And when Carla asked Tate why he never stayed for long, he told her, because I'm in and out like a ninja businessman. She also said his messages became jealous, possessive, despite them never having met. The friend said he said to her, you better not cheat on me. He told her she could not talk to men or go to a party, and that she had to stay in a hotel. Now, she didn't speak out on her social media platforms for free, did she? She sold this to the newspapers. I know a lot of people are saying I'm being biased towards Andrew Tate, but he's not free right now to defend himself in this story.
Between Beatrice and between Tate brothers.
I got to meet Beatrice, Andrew, and Tristan through some other friends of mine. We ended up being like family. I've never worked for them or with them. This is very unfair. They don't deserve.
These 2 women were accused. They were, prosecutors were like, yo, y'all are victims. And this happened on a live TV where they said that, bro, like, he's innocent, man.
Those are just made up stories that go around the internet. The prosecutors said we're victims in this case, when we obviously declared we are not the victims. This case is basically built on lies, in my opinion. How can I trust the Romanian authorities?
Hi, I'm pretty sure many of you have seen a video of Andrew Tate of the woman, and I'm pretty sure not so many of you have seen the same woman coming forward with a statement saying it was nothing but a fight. So here I am again for the second time.